Hello again everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are once again back in the Black Square Bonanza and we're flying into and out of the SLH Sim Design's St. Bart's Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, wherever you are in the world, welcome on board. Bit of a crosswind here with live weather, live time as always. We're in the turbo charged version of the Bonanza. A slight torque exceedance there. And one heck of a crosswind battering us. And today we're going to be chatting about this, the SLH Sim Design's airport scenery for St. Bart's. It's a really beautiful part of the world. If you like exploring the Caribbean, it's perfect for lots of island hopping, and that's because they also, on top of this, have a 10 Caribbean airport bundle, which is phenomenally good value for money for a lot of very high quality scenery. As always, hit like, hit subscribe, share your thoughts down in the comments below. I'll share various links in the description, including a 10% off code for Contrail. If you've never used that code, then everybody can use it once. So, St. Bart's is actually just a stone's throw away from Princess Juliana St. Martin, which I think is that island off in the distance over there. And within the 10 airport bundle, which we will kind of go and skirt across. They've got the SLH Sim Design scenery that covers a lot of this part of the world. They've got Robert Bradshaw, Terence Lettsome International, Bermuda International, and more. St. Bart's, however, released on the 26th of September 2025 for MSFS 2020 and 2024. And that's not currently included in any airport bundle packs that they offer. But, as we're hopefully about to see, I have no idea how this is going to go though. They've got 3D animated people, animated road traffic on the hill just as we start to shoot our approach. They've got the accurate hill slope and terraforming as well, so you can hug the hill properly like they do in real life, better than the version included in the sim. Bespoke PBR texturing, modelled tower interior, which we will take a look at, working elevators allowing access to different floors, interesting, and the runway 28 beach is populated with animated and static beach goers, amongst a whole load of other stuff, including Gustavia Bay, which I think is what we're looking at right now, in fact, with this pretty impressive set of ships dotted around. So that's pretty cool. We're going to prep for an approach, a visual approach, and we'll see how it goes, as we said. Because I have absolutely no idea. So I'm looking for the roundabout because it kind of hides the airport. I think it's there. Really impressive bay down below us. And you can see now actually here, if I keep the aircraft straight and level, check, the wind's really pushing us. Okay, we're starting to see the runway, happy days. Look at this, fantastic. I've liked a lot of the SLH scenery over the last couple of years. They make some really good stuff in parts of the world that are fairly underrepresented otherwise in sim scenery. And certainly the Caribbean is like their specialism, and it's absolutely superb, their work. Let's see how we can pull this off then. I'm trying to keep us in as close to kind of minimum speeds as possible. There's the Turn the beta a little bit. Oh, hey, come on, let's get her down. Oh, it's a bouncy one. Mega. So we've got nice windsocks, we've got radio beacons, we can already see spectators. It's pretty cool. There they are. So we've got a little bit of life on the beach, as you can see there, adding to that bit of realism. We've got animated flags, and we've got vehicle traffic that's actually, yeah, it actually looks quite realistic, doesn't it? It's not those MSFS cars that just go screeching around. These are properly modelled vehicles that are sticking to the road network, which is quite impressive. It's a really spectacular bit of scenery. Lots and lots of detail here, which we will look at shortly. We'll park up outside the terminal and shut this down. I've been really enjoying the Black Square, Bonanza and the Baron as well. Really good aircraft in the sim. Look at those vehicles, that's fantastic. So, let's take a look. Instantly we've got a little bit of life on the inside, which is good to see. Very good external textures on the buildings. And the fully modelled air traffic control tower is looking really good. Those air conditioning vents look great as well. We'll just go through the glass and have a little look in. That. Oh, it's so steep. That terraforming looks a lot better than what is in default by the sim currently. It's nice to have that big like rock formation in place there as well. I can't remember if that's in there anyway or not. I'm sure one of you folks will let me know in the comments. Lots of nice custom elements here with the tower and a great backdrop. And on the outside, phenomenally realistic environment, as you can see here. So as we approach the terminal building, again animated people, lots of good variety of vehicle traffic, which is nice to see, including that little moped that just razzed past us. We've got really good interior, complete with animated fans. We can kind of walk the terminal, which is really nice. And you can see how much detail has gone into this. We've not only got car rental, but we've also got a really high def map of the entire island, which is really impressive. You can pinpoint and see the airport right there in the middle of the screen, and you can kind of then get your idea, get your mapping, get your kind of points of reference as you fly around. So it's quite a good little pointer almost as well to help keep your bearings. We've also got the animated lift, which is just, I think, coming down now. And as we saw on the departure, we've got loads of animated jet skis, loads of animated speedboats at various beaches throughout the island as well. So it's not just the bits immediately in the vicinity of St. Bart's, but the entire island has been done. So we can pop into the lift. Let's see where this takes us. Level 0, up we go. Awesome. And it takes us up into this kind of upstairs lounge area, but I have found that those kind of physical building blocks that are invisible, you know, they push you out of the building or make you jump up into a different section of the building. They seem to be quite active in this part of the airport. We've got really nice detail on the exteriors of the airport as well, like this petrol station and sort of shopping district working further down from the terminal. And then, as we mentioned before, on the beach, lots of animated people doing all kinds of stuff, and a beach bar complete with animated fans, which is rather nice for a little additional touch. Really good palm trees, all custom as well. Looks very realistic. Good LODs going further down the beach as well, because you can see further up some additional resorts, and even, as I've just noticed, somebody up there on the balcony and somebody sunbathing in that kind of glass terrace thing on the top of that hotel. It's very impressed. And if we kind of take our attention out in towards the ocean somewhat, we have got all across the island not only like a designated swimming zone marked out, but we also have a load of animated jet skis whizzing about, as we mentioned as we got in the lift. And the scenery kind of extends around the island, so we've got those boats just zipping around, bringing the wider environment to life. Certainly when we're flying around in VFR, and we might be doing some small island hops around this part of the world. That type of additional detail, like down there with the LODs being so good that we've got from a fairly high altitude of the drone camera, we've got animated boats buzzing around all the way down there. Adds to the life of the scenery massively, and for me makes you feel like you're getting certainly value for money, because this particular bit of scenery is £14.46, including VAT, I think, so 17-18 US dollars, but I do think actually you're getting quite a lot. That Eden Rock as well being accurately modelled, looked into it, that's not as accurate or as potent as it is in this scenery from the default as comparison. And this is pretty impressive as well, as almost like it's a POI in itself, isn't it? A point of interest in itself for the scenery. Really quite cool, nice to see. Let us know as always in the comments what you think. Do you think this has got the level of detail that you expecting from SLH Simulations, or SLH Sim Designs as they're properly known? And are you a Caribbean island hopper? So the bit we've just looked at must be Gustavia Bay with the big ships. We've got this old historic monument with the two cannons on the top of the hill, and that sits at the top, kind of overlooking the bay. As you can see here, we've got a little bit of factory life down below. Next, we're going to have a quick look at the hill. So we've got two windsocks right at the top, helping you spot the wind before you hit the hill. So you could probably at this point decide to just slam it and go around. A really neat little viewing platform on the top of that hill, so you can kind of see that infamous slope. What's great to see is there's been some thought behind the way the vehicles move around. They're fairly accurate models by the looks of it. I mean, that I can see is I think a Toyota Camry, which is insane, and that's a good old Jeep, of course. So there's been a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of attention that's gone into this. Actually trying to get them to navigate the roundabout and things like that accurately is quite a nice little bonus touch. I've noticed that sign there in the middle of the road, but I'm sure that's a very easy fix. And then we've got the classic approach sign there, warning people before they have a PC-12 wheel donk them on the head. And on the other side of the airport, we've got a couple of statics, a little bit of a maintenance hangar, which is quite nice, just to sort of top it all off. So as always, superb value for money, amazing bit of scenery from SLH Sim Design. The links for this will be in the description down below, so take a little look there. And to finish off, something a little different, I'm going to spend about 2 minutes or so showcasing not only this that we've just spent a few minutes talking about, but a number of different airports included in their additional 10 Caribbean airport bundle, which will be also linked below. Definitely worth taking a look at. And if you've not used that 10% off code down in the description before on Contrail, you can pop that in and you can save 10% off your order. So that's a win-win.
Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que le echaste al vaso. Que te veo y me río como un payaso. No me ignores, por favor, hazme caso. No me conformo nada más con un beso. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulao. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulao. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti. No lo dejes pa' luego, que pa' luego se nos va a hacer tarde. Y yo sé que contigo no me equivoqué. Te guardo un beso pa' que me lo guarde ahí. Como la otra, yo quiero alcohol. Si bebo contigo mejor. A fuego alto estoy botando vapor. Si te pones ese vestido que pica más que el sol. Contigo todo se ve a color. Y dale, ven, modélame. A tu manera moldéame. Como una fiera, ven, muérdeme. Maltrátame, conmigo a lo que tú quieras. Ya te di lo más que tú esperas. Y dale, ven, modélame. A tu manera moldéame. Como una fiera, ven, muérdeme. Maltrátame, conmigo a lo que tú quieras. Ya te di lo más que tú esperas. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulao. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulao. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti. Que hubo parcera, yo sé que tú no eres una cualquiera, pero la espera me desespera. Yo sé que tú eres una bandolera, pa' que te se dejamos buscar la manera. Que hubo parcera, yo sé que tú no eres una cualquiera, pero la espera me desespera. Yo sé que tú eres una bandolera, pa' que te se dejamos buscar la manera. Manuelo, mami, el negro, mami, ah, ah, ah. Dímelo, Audito. Ey, dice, de Dominicana pa' Puerto Rico. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulao. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti. Dime qué fue lo que me hiciste, que tú me tienes enchulao. Dime qué droga tú me diste, que tú me tienes enviciado de ti.
So there you have it. A number of different airports included in the 10 airport Caribbean bundle, on top of the relatively new St. Bart's scenery from SLH Sim Design. All the links, again, as we mentioned, are in the description down below. I hope you found the video useful, enjoyable, and let us know if you got a preference of a airport in the SLH Sim pack. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.